welcome to my channel. We're going to be doing fire signs, and just like the water signs, if you haven't seen it, we did the past, present, and future just to get an idea of what's going on in the present and what possibly could be happening in the future. So let's begin. Universe, spirit guides, and angels, tune me into the energy of the fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What do they need to know? Show me the recent past, the present, and the near future. We're going to get 3 cards each. The past, present, and the near future. Under the deck, you have call. In this deck, this is the equivalent to the judgment. And this is about what you would think judgment would be. Final judgment on making a decision about something. And because this is a major arcana card, this is a strong decision about, could be something having to do with your spiritual beliefs. Could be about a relationship, or maybe somebody made a decision about you. So let's find out. Okay, I'm going to move these cards to the right so we can have some room. So let's start with the past. For the fire signs, you have Queen of Air or Queen of Swords, and she is a very no-nonsense person. It could be a woman or a man that you could be involved with. So this is an air sign: Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And she has a lot of wisdom. She's very logical in the decisions that she makes. This could have something to do with the judgment for the overall energy for this reading. Next, you have Justice. This is about being fair. This could be about a legal matter, marriage, doing what's right. And this goes very well with the Queen of Air here. And the last card you have is the Ten of Swords. This is a very painful ending, but in this deck, this is about you or whoever you're dealing with. This is getting over that painful ending. It's also about spiritual growth and learning from your mistakes. But this is the 10, so this is at the end of a cycle, maybe with someone or just something you've been going through. See Libra and the other fire signs, predominantly, sorry, I can't talk, Libra. So let's clarify the past so we can find out some more information. I'm gonna use these. Clarify the Queen of Swords for the fire signs. What is this Queen of Swords about? For the recent past. This could be about moving forward on a relationship, or if it's spiritual, this is about you being successful in your spiritual practice or your religion that you're following. Ten of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Under the deck you have the King of Wands. So this could be you. The King of Wands represents Aries, and I'm getting Leo. So this Queen of Swords, this is some type of burden when it comes to looking closely at a decision that has been made or a decision that needed to be made. And this could be about a financial decision, or maybe realizing that you need to study something more closely in order to get all the information that you need to make that decision. So let's look at the second card, Justice. This is a major arcana. So tell me about the Justice. What was this about? What was needing to be made balanced or fair in the past? Clarify the Justice. What is this about? King of Pentacles, Two of Wands. This is, I'm getting a something financial or legal. It could be contracts. Maybe plans to purchase maybe a vehicle or a house. Because it could also be an apartment, signing a lease. But yeah, this is basically going over a plan so that you recognize the fine print so that you can make the best decision. This, like I said, this could be a financial or legal issue. It could also be either getting married or getting a divorce, coming to a agreement. But I'm getting more of a financial, and could be career as well. I don't get like this is having to do with love. But, you know, for some of you it could be a small portion of you. Another under the deck is Three of Pentacles. This is about teamwork, working together on something. Could be maybe building something. Could also be about business, when you get together with other businesses and agree to maybe contract work out. So if you're doing that, or you know somebody that does this for a living, they may need some reminders about looking closely at contracts and people that they contract to. Now let's look at the Ten of Swords. What is this painful ending that happened? Tell me about this Ten of Swords. What does this have to do with Justice next to it? Can we get a clearer picture, please, of what this ending is? Ten of Swords. You have the Emperor, excuse me, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting, sorry. Under that, there's the Three of Swords. So maybe some type of betrayal. Yeah, having to do with maybe a business partner. And you may be choosing to end this partnership. But I see it as a good thing. So, yeah, this is... Yeah, by making this decision, you basically save yourself from future losses. Okay. So let's take a look at what's going on right now. Let's scoot that up. So for the first card, you have Seven of Pentacles. This is about past investments that you've made and just waiting for a return on that investment, whether it's business or relationships. We'll get a closer look on that. Next card is the Queen of Fire or Queen of Wands. This archetype is about someone that is very charismatic and is in the public eye. It's Aries or Leo. So we'll take a closer look at that one too. Next, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is about a perceived hardship. Maybe things are not going well in your finances and you may have to plan for what may come, but this is just basically you making plans so that you don't have a major loss in the future. And because it's here next to the Queen of Wands, this would also be, if you're dealing with someone personally, this could be either they are feeling neglected by you or vice versa, if you're dealing with another fire sign. Okay, let's get started. Let's get some more clarification on the present for the fire signs. Tell me what this Seven of Earth or Seven of Pentacles is. 2 cards for the Seven of Earth. What do they need to know about the Seven of Earth for the present? Oops. That wanted to come out. Let's get one more. One more for the Seven of Earth. Okay. And you have Death under the deck. Yeah, you have a anxiety about a decision that you made in the past. It could be about this Ten of Swords, but it's because of the fear of the unknown. Now that you made this decision, the future's up in the air maybe right now, and you're feeling like, was that the best decision? Should I have made that? But don't doubt yourself. I don't see anything here. I know you have the Five of Pentacles here, but from what I see here at the Ten of Swords, it's actually a good thing. So sometimes things that we were involved in needed to end so that something better and more advantageous could come in for you. But sometimes, yes, it takes strength and courage to wait, to have the patience. But as long as you have faith and you're confident in your own abilities, you can deal with whatever comes your way. So let's take a look at this Queen of Fire. What does this have to do with the Seven of Pentacles here in the present for the fire signs? Tell me about this Queen of Fire. Just want to add that you have two queens, Queen of Air and Queen of Wands. So for those of you that are dealing with two people, past person and a new person right now, fire sign. So just wanted to point that out. Under the deck you have the Devil. We'll see what else comes out. You have the Tower and the Magician. So this may be affecting, this could be you. Let's say this is you. There's two stories here. If this is you, I feel like something else is going on. But regardless of maybe something shocking happening, let's say maybe you had an epiphany, it could be something good, especially with the Magician next to it. This gives you, this clears the way for you to come up with some inspiring ideas after this ending. And especially with the, even though you have the Devil under the deck, this doesn't mean toxic behaviors or addictions. It could also mean just using your experience that you've gained when it has to do with the material world, finances. Maybe this idea is a creative idea that you're working with someone else on. Could be a Capricorn. But yeah, you've yet to realize this yet. This is just in the beginning stages. So let's look at the Five of Earth, Five of Pentacles. What does this have to do with the Queen of Earth for the present? Tell me more about the Five of Earth. I'm getting for some of you, if this was about a marriage ending, you may feel that because of the marriage or divorce ending, I mean, having to go through divorce, your finances may be up in the air, not finalized yet. You could feel that. You know, this has drained your bank account. But let's look. You have the Ten of Cups under the deck, so that's a good sign. This is about family and about major happiness. So even though you're going through this, I mean, you have your family to support you, and that's what keeps you going, moving forward. So we have the Death card. Yeah, this is about ending, new beginnings, the Star. So you do have hope and faith for the future, even though this is going on. And especially right now with people in their finances, their investments that they have made, any drops in stocks. But you can pick yourself up. I see here that this isn't a major loss. It's just you coming up with new strategies, and in the long term it'll work out for you and your family. Yeah. So let's look at the future just for a snapshot. This isn't set in stone. Depending on what decisions you make in the present is what's going to determine the future. So this is just a little peek into the near future for the fire signs. So you have the Queen of Earth, or Queen of Pentacles, is really good. This is a businesswoman. She's a mother. She's the one that takes care of the household. She's very smart when it comes to finances. So this is really good. Like I said, if you're dealing with an earth sign, this is it right here. This could be just somebody that takes care of your money as well. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, this is really good. Like I was saying before, the Five of Pentacles was perceived. So looking at the future, you have nothing to really worry about. Like I said, this person could be maybe your business advisor or just somebody that is really good with finances that you get advice from. Or this could be, you know, your partner. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Get your last card, Temptation. This is the equivalent to the Devil. And this is about the material world, mastering the material world. But it could also mean being also tempted by that, by the riches that the world holds. So let's get some clarification. Tell me about this Queen of Earth for the fire signs. What do they need to know about the future regarding this Queen of Earth? What is this about? Tell me about the Queen of Earth. 2 cards for the Queen of Earth. What do they need to know about this for the near future? So you got the Devil under the deck again. You got the 6 of Wands. This is about celebration, victory. See, look, he's on top of the mountain. He's conquered. And then you have the 4 of Swords. And this is just about finally being able to rest easy after some after a battle. Maybe it could be in like I said, worrying about the finances, about other things going on in your life, personal. It's just also advice on for you to take it easy. It's like now you can take a deep breath and just relax. Maybe go out with friends. Just let off some steam. So let's look at the 10 of Earth or 10 of Pentacles. I'm curious to find out. Tell me more about the 10 of Earth or 10 of Pentacles. What do they need to know about this 10 of Earth for the future? Tell me about the 10 of Earth. Got the Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So after a time of slow growth and moving towards, you believing that you were moving towards this hardship. Let's get one more. Yeah. So for me, this is about love. The 10 of Pentacles is about that completion of, you know, home, career, everything coming together. And having to make some major decision. This is, even though, let's say some of you are not going through a divorce, this could be about you moving forward in marriage or long-term commitment with somebody and putting your finances together so that you do get that 10 of Pentacles from both finances from each side coming together. So you have the Wheel under that. So this is destiny. This is like your luck changing for the better. So let's get this last card, Temptation. What is this about? Just one second. Tell me more about Temptation for the last card. What is this about? Tell me about Temptation. Got 4 of Cups. and the High Priestess. This could be about maybe coming back to this decision right here that maybe you're just not ready to make that leap. This could also talk about depression, also about insecurities, and just having that negative outlook. And then with the High Priestess here, this could be about you keeping some type of this emotions that you're having to yourself for now. And this may, with the Temptation card, sometimes this can mean like a warning to be careful, not to let this go into toxic behaviors like addictions, or maybe taking this out on somebody else because you're not opening up about your emotions or your feelings. So just to be careful with that. But as long as you listen to your intuition and don't hold whatever emotions you're having inside, hold it in. Either talk to somebody or, write in a journal that helps to get everything out. And then just burn it if you want anybody to look at it when you're done. But just finding outlets for you so that this doesn't turn into toxicity for yourself and also with other relationships. Because this you have the Page of Swords under that, and this is just about being aware of your thoughts. Because thoughts, you could get way into your head about things, and it'll just cause you more doubts and distress. So just be careful about that. And that's your reading. It was not too bad at all. Just gives you an eye-opener into what's going on right now and possible future. Let's get a guidance card on what you need to be doing right now. What is the guidance for the fire signs at this time regarding this reading and in general at this time that they're watching this reading? For Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, we'll get 2 cards. What do they need to know moving forward? So you have impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. We'll take a look at that real quick before we move on. I like to read from the book because it gives me channeled messages to add to it. Okay. The card itself, it's about a struggle to accept what seems unlikely. It says devote regular time to improving a situation, becoming better at something you care about, or changing something for the better. Meditate on a miracle and believe in possible things. It says also it's about practicing believing in the impossible. Talks about financial breakthroughs, relationship bliss, and physical healing. It says devote yourself to something you wish to improve. When we do this, then we start to believe in impossible things, because dedication steadily brings the impossible closer. So this goes along with the reading about relationships and finances, and not letting the negative thoughts and doubts creep in, because that just detracts from your success. And just as long as you focus on the present and you get fresh perspectives by, you know, just imagining what you do want to happen, the positive things, you'll be able to work through that disbelief that may come across and from time to time. And your other card, this came in reverse. Shine bright like a candle, you will make it through this. So this one, let's see. This came in reverse. So this is about no interest in life beyond the immediate and material, questioning whether there is existence beyond this lifetime, the refusal to wonder about the next stages of your life or what will happen next, sureness that nothing at all will change. Now, yes, this is about the negative thinking and not believing that, you know, good things are possible for you. It's like getting out of that mindset. And it says, you may wonder what will become of you, but do not torture yourself with unnecessary worries or contemplate disasters. It's natural to feel a little anxious and to prepare for the worst, but trust this card. Your light has a long time yet to shine in the world. It will only grow brighter as your soul continues its marvelous journey through this existence. And it talks about enduring, having resilience by going through the tough times and coming out. Makes you a better person because you get through things and you end up hopeful for the future. So things may be not going the way you planned, but things are always evolving and changing. And if there's something that you don't like about what's going on in your life right now, then come up with a plan to change that. I mean, little steps. You know, if having to do with your career or your personal relationships or maybe the place you're living, you know, everything has a solution, but just if you focus on what you want and get in touch with that so that you can make plans for how to get to that goal and out of that slump that you feel you're in, if you are, for those of you that do feel that way right now. And that's your reading, fire signs. I hope you liked it. Tell me what you think. Comment below. Like, share, and subscribe so that like the video so that others can find the video. Maybe they'll get some guidance from this. And I will see you soon. Bye.